Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun and with the host and other video on the experience. Follow our community guidelines. Nobody has no questions. Nobody don't want to know nothing. I don't know what to do on live. I'm just here and I gotta get it together. I know what to do when I go live on my other places, but here I gotta get more I gotta get more better. Yeah, I'm going to, I don't feel like being bothered with no dog, so please go, Max. I'm going to, wow, the way this one got, it's crazy. I'm live on this, and I'm live on there, and my skin is glowing differently on TikTok than it is on my freaking Facebook. I mean, that's no problem, but wow, TikTok got me looking like a star, honey. Yes. I think since I'm going to go ahead and just download this when I'm done. I want to redo the video I did a while back. The video, I did it on YouTube. And I had answered a question because I had someone who felt as though I may get in trouble for my YouTube videos. And the reason why they felt that way was because every Monday I do go and I play samples of audiobooks on my live or on my channel. And they felt as though I could be in trouble for copyright infringement. But I wanted to let everyone watching this know that I'm not violating anyone's copyrights. When I do play the samples, I play the samples that I find on the front page, the landing page of that publishing platform for that book. And I only play the sample. So anybody can easily go there and watch that sample. It's not like I'm going to the person's audiobook and I'm just playing the audiobook, right there. I'm playing only the sample of the audiobook. And it's called fair use. And I only do this because I know some people that lost their sight. They can't read books anymore. They love to read the books, but they over time have lost their sight. And then they tell me stuff like, I want to listen to the audiobooks, but I don't know where to find them. So I have on my YouTube channel where every Monday I play audio samples so that they can find a sample. They can find some books to listen to. It's called fair use. It's not an infringement upon anyone's copyright. So I just wanted to share that while I was here. I'm not going to be here long. I'm having running into too many technical difficulties when it comes to this live stuff. So I'm just trying to troubleshoot. I went to Facebook and see how it was there. Now I'm here trying to figure out how it is here. Hello to my one viewer. It says Gamer Guy. Hi, Gamer Guy. Yeah, so I just wanted to make that clarification that what I do on my YouTube channel is I read books, I review the books and the books that I read and review, mind you, are only the ones written by self-published authors. I read books by famous authors, but they're already famous. I'd rather read the books that people writing and they're pushing themselves. And then I talk about that on my channel because I feel as though I can help the author gain exposure. I'm also an author. I have some books that I wrote. And, two books that I've written. One I'm editing one of the books. And I have a couple of more books in the making. One of my books is going to be called I Like Making Babies Cry. And I know they're going to say, what? But it's called I Like Making Babies Cry. And I'm going to wait to perfect that book because it's about something that's really deep. The topic of that book is deep. It's not nothing to play with. I just use that topic because the way things unfold in this book, that's how it unfolds. So, but yeah, so in support for myself and for my fellow authors, if you're on my page and you write books or you write poems or whatever you write, whatever you do, if you're into literary arts, man, hit me up because I like to talk about it. I like to read it. And then I want to tell people about you. If you got some good stuff out there, I'm going to let people know if you got some good stuff out there so they can check you out. If you know someone who writes, got some good stuff available to read, let me know so I can let everybody else know. Check it out. Yeah. So people don't say hi. You guys don't talk on here? They were talking to me on Facebook. Do I gotta go back to Facebook and get the love? Come on, what's going on, gamer guy? What you doing? Playing your games? What's up? Tell me something good. I think I'm gonna download this and put it on my YouTube, but I mean, I may and I may not. I may and I may not. So yes, this is my natural look. It's not natural, but I mean, I only have on eyelashes, and I have a little bit of blush. I mean, mascara up here, red, but you can't even see it. And I have on my lipstick. So I say it's natural. It's not all natural, but I'm gonna say it's 75% all natural. Yeah, I like how I look on camera. I'm gonna start going live more often when I figure out with my content, because I can dance, but I'm not about to be doing those TikTok dances because everybody's already doing them. Like, you guys are already doing it. I don't want to do this. I'm the kind of person, I don't like to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. I want to do different stuff. So I love to watch you guys do it, but I'm not about to do it. I mean, let me stop, because one day I might just be like, let me do a TikTok dance, and I just might do that. So yeah. Why is it saying lost connection here, but I still have one viewer? Oh, good connection? Okay. See, I'm saying the technicalities that's involved with going live and stuff. I'm trying to figure that out so I can do what I got to do as things that I have planned, and I don't have time for technical difficulties. So yeah, guys, since I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube. I'm gonna download it and upload it to my YouTube. So just to let you guys know, whoever's watching or whoever might watch later, I'm a advocate book reader. Um, I love reading books. I had slowed down for a while because I started class. I had too much children. My hands got full. I started my own business, and I hadn't been able to read books like that. But since COVID-19 hit and kind of shut down most of the stuff I was doing, like I'm taking all my classes online and all that, since that happens, now I find myself back into reading books and writing books. And I'm having fun. I love to do that. So, few things about me. I'm a self-published author. I love to read books by self-published authors. I love reading books that people wrote who are not in mainstream, because there are some good books out there. Hey, how you doing, girl? I love your videos. I'll be watching you. You be looking good, girl. Thank you for joining. And so, like I said, I was just letting people know a little bit about myself. I don't really know much about how to go live, but I'm figuring it out. I like it. I'm having fun. And I wanted to take a moment to make a disclaimer for my YouTube channel to let people know that when I do read and review books on my YouTube channel, I do it because I feel as though that would help the authors get exposure for their books. And I want my voice heard. Like, I want to be heard about stuff. I grew up to where I was never really able to speak my mind about things. It was an old-fashioned thing that kids are not allowed to talk back. Just you do what you're told, and that's it. You don't have an opinion or anything else. So now that I'm older and I'm finding my voice, I want people to hear what I have to say about stuff. So that's why I go to my YouTube channel. And I also, FYI, thank you. You're beautiful too. Thank you. FYI, what was I about to say? I forgot what I was going to say. But I know I was talking about my YouTube channel and stuff. And I was talking about the fact that I wasn't able to speak up even growing up. It wasn't a disadvantage. It wasn't a disadvantage. It wasn't nothing that was done to hurt me. But that was just an old-fashioned way that people did back in the day. They didn't let children speak their minds. So now I'm speaking up on everything possible. Oh, that's what I was going to say. When I started my YouTube channel, I was really depressed because COVID-19 came about. And I'm used to going out there, going on walks. I'm used to going to class. I go to women's support groups. And when COVID-19 came and shut it down, I had too much time to sit here in my house and ponder on stuff that bothered me. And it caused me to be depressed. And so I figured out, I said, you know what, let me just go back into reading and writing. And then I had an idea, well, I can start YouTubing too. Everybody else is YouTubing. So I originally started my YouTube channel as a way to combat my depression. And then I've been having fun. So my YouTube channel is really based on reviews, and mainly reviews of books that I read. So I read books by self-published authors only, but I read Ashley and J. Kravis. I read Eric Jerome Dickey, Terry McMillan, but recently, I've only been focusing on self-published authors because I feel as though the work in these books needs credibility. It needs to be out there. People needs to know that that these books are available. People are putting their hard work into it, and just because they're not popular, their hard work is going unnoticed. And I'm not going to sit around and let that happen. I feel like as though, because I know the struggle, because I'm not popular and my work goes unnoticed. So I can understand how other self-published authors feels. And like I said earlier, it's called Fair Use. Every Monday when I go to my YouTube channel and I play the samples of the audiobooks that I'm finding so that people that's having hearing, reading, eyesight problems can listen to some good audiobooks. I'm not infringing on any copyrights when I do that. It's called Fair Use because I only play a portion, and it's the sample that's available right there on the lending platform of their books publishing page. And I wanted to make that clarification because people have asked me, like, are you scared to get in trouble because you're doing that? I'm not doing anything wrong. And I'm not chasing clout. I'm not trying to get famous off of someone else's work either because YouTube doesn't even pay you that much to be a creator. I'm not going to get rich from going on YouTube and talking about somebody else's book or playing a sample of somebody else's book. That little sample is not going to get me rich. So, like I said, I do it because I find purpose. I find purpose in talking to people about the books I'm reading, the books I'm writing, and letting people know that these books are really available. I find purpose in helping artists get exposure. I find purpose in helping people who cannot read. I even know people who can't read. They can't. I don't want to say the word illiterate. That's what it's technically called. But I know people who wants to read books, but they cannot read. So when they go to my channel, they're able to find some books. They didn't even know the audio books were available as an alternative. You don't want to, you can't read, you lost your sight, whatever may have happened, but there's another way that you can get a good book. So yeah, thank you. I'm doing what makes me happy, and especially in times like this, that kind of energy is needed, sis. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That energy is much needed at times like this. Like I say, I'm a sufferer of depression. I'm slowly finding my way out of it. Doing things like YouTubing, writing books, reading books, it keeps my mind occupied from overthinking. So I think I'm doing a service to myself and to the general public. But I don't know what I came on here to troubleshoot and to find out what I can do better. But uh, I thank you guys for tuning in and thank you guys for watching. And if you're here, my YouTube channel is called Queen I Am Unique. The same as my channel, my name here, without the underscores. You go check out some of my stuff, make some comments, and find you some good books to read. I have a lot of books on there I'm talking about. And especially, like I said, every Monday is called Mental Massage Monday. I'm podcasting now, you guys. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, uh, Podcast Addicts. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, same here. And I would like I said, I will make sure I support you too. And support for support is always a great thing. And you know what? My channel, that's what I thought my channel was going to be for YouTube, right? I thought my channel would be accepted better than what it is because I'm in a lot of communities of people who write, self-published authors. And I've had people that say I was chasing clout because I'm going on my YouTube talking about books that I'm reading from other people. Like, you can't write your own books, so you want to go and do this and this and that. I'm like, really? I thought it was called support for support. Most people that write books and do things, they only focus on themselves. I can't just focus only on myself. But I know that it's called networking. And I wanted to make when in the process of me starting my YouTube channel, because of my depression, I started seeing other good things coming from it. And one of the things I saw, I'm like, okay, this is going to be good for networking purposes because I can tell people about your book and you can tell them about my book. But they didn't receive it that way. They received it as something else. But I'm seeing women support women. That's what I love. That's what I'm seeing. Like, support for support. Yep, I do. I wrote a book. The book I wrote. Let me hold on. Let me go grab a copy of it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, girl. I'm going to show you, girl. Hold on. I'm going to show you my book, honey. I'm going to show you, honey. Woo! Here we go, sis. Look. Now, this is my first book. So please don't hold it against me, the cover. It's not professionally made. You can't even read the. I know now that I see that you cannot even read the title. The title of this book is "He Killed Me First." That's me on the cover. I did everything myself. I made my own cover. I did my own editing. Everything is totally self-published. He killed me first. I planned on doing a book signing and doing on myself a little party to sign books, but coronavirus came to town, so I have not been able to do anything with this book. I have sold a lot of copies, and I have gotten some good feedback, and I got some bad feedback because, again, this is my first book. And I didn't want to use the editor because they want to charge me $2,000 to edit my book, and I can just edit my own book. So I kind of jumped the gun. I got excited about my book being complete, and I kind of published it prematurely. I can admit that. But now what I'm doing is it's on Amazon and it's on Barnes and Nobles. And what I'm doing now is I'm going back and I'm editing my book. If you go to Amazon, the ebook version is right there too. It's the ebook version and also paperback version. And I got my studio set up in my room because I plan to narrate the book and have it available in audio book format as well. But I can't pull too many tricks out the bag at once. I have to take one thing at a time. Again, it's called "He Killed Me First." It's a true story based on domestic violence, and it's a mashup of true stories. Like, I haven't been a victim of domestic violence, okay, but I've had friends and family who have been domestic violence victims, and I feel as though it affected me directly because I was always like not always, most of the time I was right in the middle of it. So, I'm writing from those experiences because it affected me just like it affected other people, so I decided to write a book about it. And let me make one disclaimer I want to make about this book, sis. I'm not at all encouraging anyone to do what this lady did. This is me on the cover, but the character's name is Roxy. Whew, I'm not going to encourage anybody to do what Roxy did to end her abuse. Because she ended her abuse. Most women have ended their abuse in that way. But I'm not encouraging you to do it. This is a cautionary tale of domestic violence, and I'm hoping that people will read this book and get something from it. I have some Easter eggs in there. When a person writes a book and put Easter eggs in the book, that means there's some hidden messages inside the book. Some hidden messages. Um, I have some information inside the book, and I'm hoping that people will read it and feel encouraged. Don't read it and feel like, oh, that's what she did. Let me go do that. You know what I'm saying? If you are going through domestic violence or you know someone who is experiencing domestic violence, read to someone so that you don't end up like Roxy or her husband, because like I said, this is based on a true story, a mash up of true stories. And it will shock you, like towards the end, especially what happened to her, how she totally went crazy, how she lost all sense of what's right and what's wrong, and what she ended up doing, how she turned out. It's really, it will shock you. Now, like I said, don't tell, okay. Like I said, this is, when I first wrote this book, and I started this book like 2014. And I stopped because I started school and I had more kids, and it was like, I got busy. But when coronavirus hit and I had more time to just sit at home, I got back into my reading. I got back into my writing. When I finally had this book finished, I was so proud that I just published it. And later on, I found so many mistakes, and people were reading the book and telling me that, oh, it's good, but it's so many mistakes. And so I have like a box full of books with mistakes in them in there. But it's okay. It's okay because I'm going to go through. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to make it perfect, and then I'm going to republish it. And then since I'm actually giving these books away. Like now, I decided that I would like when I go to, for instance, when I go to the grocery store, I take 5 books with me, at least 5. And I just walk through, and I just be like, here's something that do you like to read? Here's, and I just pass them to people because of the fact that I published it prematurely, and I know that I need to do some more editing. Right now, I'm in the stages of editing, and I love what's coming up. Like, whew, when I publish the new version, the edited version, it's really gonna. I can't wait to publish that one. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to show this one more time, guys. This is the book that I wrote. I did the cover myself. Everything is self-done, so please don't judge the cover. That's me on the cover. I didn't know what else to do. I just had to get this book out there. It's called He Killed Me First. He Killed Me First. So if you want to check it out, it's available on Amazon under the name Anita Tequila. This is my synonym for my art. This is my author name. Queen I'm Unique is my personality for TikTok and for YouTube. But my author name is Anita Tequila. So He Killed Me First, guys. I would love for you to check it out and tell me what you think. I love your honest opinions and feedback. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You guys making me feel so good. Every time I come here, I always leave feeling so much better than I did before. Like I was already in a happy mood, but now I'm even happier. I mean, like even like I really I love being here. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for letting me talk and tell you about my book. Thank you. Indeed. I will be looking for some more of your videos, girl. I love how you be doing your makeup and stuff. Like, I'm trying to learn how to put makeup on, and I don't even know how to do it, so it's a process. Yeah, I will. Thank you for that vote of inspiration. I appreciate that. That motivation, everything means so much to me. And like I said, I'm going to download this video and upload it to my YouTube. So maybe I can tag some of you, put some of you guys' names on there or something, so they can see who was supporting me today, like who was talking to me, inspiring me today. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Just making me blush and stuff. Stop it. Stop it. You have what book? What book do you have? What book do you have? You got my book? Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. You got my book? If you got my book, please let me know, honey, because that's really that's really gonna make my day. Because I know that I've been planting seeds. The book has made it all the way to New Jersey. The book has made it to Africa. I mean, I'm planting seeds around. So you guys, I would love to be the next new author, the famous author. I'm working my way towards that. I'm working my way towards that. My kids are gonna be writing books, children's books. You got my book? Wow. That is so amazing. I challenge you to take a picture of yourself with that book and tag me in it so that I can share it on my author page. I have a page dedicated to my book, and I'd like to go on that page and show my supporters' faces. I want people to know if I ever make it to the top, like, what I'm saying, if I ever make it to mainstream book publishing society, I want people to know who was there when I first started. Who was the ones that came and said, I got your book, I read your book. I want people to see you. It was great. Oh yeah? Okay. All right. Like I said, if you're willing to take a picture of yourself and send that to me or tag me in it so that I can show you on my author page, that'd be great. I would love that. Like I say, I'm dedicated. I want your face right there, the people to see who was with me when I first started. You know, I have some great books. Like I don't know if you were here a second ago, but I have another book. The other book that I have is titled April's Fool, and I wanted to release that book on April 1st, but this year is not ready, so I'm going to wait till next year to release that book, and I'm not going to talk about that one at all. Then I have one called Damn. It's a collection of short stories, and there's some really good stories in there. And the one I'm working on now, my newest book, is going to be called I Like Making Babies Cry. That's going to be the name of my newest book. I like making babies cry. And that book is going to be also dealing with a real life issue. It's a deep topic that that needs to be addressed. So I haven't started on that one yet. I just finished the outline for that one, but I'm going to get started on that as soon as I'm done editing. He killed me first. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, guys. Yeah, he just said that that person just said it was the wrong book. It wasn't my book. I got me out happy and stuff. But hey, go check it out. Grab it. Grab your copy. And check it out. And by the way, yeah, the book that I was talking about, I won't say the title again because she said there's children on here, and I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way. But the book is it's not going to be, it's not what you think. Like, it's not going to be anything like that. It's going to be a little bit something like that, but it's not going to be like that. It's something else. Yeah. It's okay. Go ahead and grab your copy. Go ahead and grab your copy. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I think I'm gonna go ahead and check out now, um, and go get some editing done. Go check on my kids. They in the room. I told them to let me have my moment real quick, so I'm gonna go see what they're doing. And thank you guys again for checking in. Thank you, D. I'm gonna be looking for your next video. Do you D? Do you do makeup tutorials? I know I've seen you on there and you do your makeup and you do your looks and stuff. But do you do makeup tutorials? Okay, I would try. You make me try and make me feel happy about myself. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, okay, good. You do makeup tutorials. Okay, I'm gonna have to check one of those out because you don't want to now. If you ever go check out my YouTube channel, Queen I'm Unique, I know you're gonna come across some videos and be like, "What is on her face? Why is that like that? Like that's not how it's supposed to be on." So I do one-on-one. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to get with you on that so I can So you do sessions and stuff like that. Okay, so you actually doing your thing. All right, girl. That's right. That's what that part. I like that. I like that. I got people saying hello, joining, like fun now. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for the hearts and the smiles and the kisses. One day I'm going to come on here with some better content. So right now, my content is all over the place. Like, I've been told that you should stick to one thing. When you're doing a TikTok, stick to a thing. But I don't think the thing that I would stick to would be very, very, it's like, I'm into books. So it's like, how can I make that how can I turn that into content that people actually want to see? I don't know. I have to figure that out. It say only 2 people. I know. I got somebody that joined and they keep leaving out. But it's okay. But you know what? It was nice talking with you guys. And I will be trying to catch up later and I will be following you guys. Who is this? I'm going to follow all of you guys. Don't you worry about what they say if you like your content. Yeah. Well, yeah. I like what I do, though. I like to see myself on camera. You know what, guys? I'm going to tell you something. I used to be very insecure about myself. I still have my insecurities sometimes, but I used to feel very, very ugly. I did. I did. People told me I was, and I believed them. They told me that when I was a child. I was always told I was too dark skinned. My hair was too nappy. I had a big nose, which I know I got a big nose. You know what I'm saying? I know I got nappy hair. I know my skin is dark. But when I was growing up, I was told those things, and I let that stuff reside in my heart, and it made me feel ugly. Like I used to wish I could just die. I remember I just would want to die. I never do want to kill myself, but I never had those thoughts in my head because life is too beautiful to even, I don't. It's a beautiful life to live, and people have to understand that beauty. Everybody is beautiful in their own ways. I can't stand for a person to try to tell someone else that they're not beautiful enough, they're not good enough. I don't like, I just, that really grinds my gears. Because like I said, when I was younger, people told me that kind of stuff about myself. I believed it. And I remember Oh my God, some of the stuff that I did just try to make myself look different when I was younger, it was just awful. It's awful. And I just, I love who I am now. Now I feel that I understand that I'm beautiful for me. I might not be beautiful for this person or that person, but I'm beautiful for me. I like, what I'm saying? I'm okay with who I am. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Like, and I want to spread joy, and I want people to know. I have to keep reminding myself that there's children. Thank you for that heads up too, D, because I don't want to say anything that trigger. I don't want to do triggers and none of that stuff. And, but I just want to share that. But now that I am starting to feel a little better about myself, I'm starting to like to see myself on camera. It comes from your heart. It really does. And I feel that way. It's just unfortunate that we have a world full of people with with dark hearts. Like, so many people who get joy from making other people feel bad about themselves. Like, I don't care what kind of flaws you have. You're beautiful. You have things good for you. You know, and I don't like when people make other people feel as though they look different and then they're not good enough. It's on the inside. You're right. Personality, and that's who you are. And that's why we should have a world full of people that uplifts other people. But I know it's not a perfect world. That's why, I'm not even going to get into how I feel about, religion. That's why I'm not really into religion like that, because, it's like, it's just, to me, it's just like, what is it for? What is it really doing to help the world? Oh gosh, you know what? I'm new at TikTok. Somebody told me about this app, and I started, and I'm loving TikTok more than Facebook. Because people actually talk to you on TikTok. And then you can get on TikTok and you can be yourself. I love you guys' video. I see so many videos, people enjoying life, people finding out their value, and they coming on TikTok to let everybody know. I might look different. I might have been born different, and I might not have the best, the skinniest body or the thickest body, because the crazy part about it, that if you're thick, they're gonna call you fat. If you're skinny, they're going to call you skin and bones. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what can you do to please people? What can you do? No, you don't have to please people. And I love that I come to TikTok. And yes, life is too short. And I love that when I come to TikTok, I see people embracing all their disabilities. They embrace all their imperfections. They embrace everything about them they don't different from everybody else. And they don't care. Like, I'm still alive. And I love that. I love it so much. No, don't cry. Don't cry. You have to. I mean, you can cry. I'm gonna say you can cry. Someone told me that tears are a way to cleanse your soul, to cleanse your body, your happiness, your spirit. If you need to cry, you cry. You let those tears out. You get your spiritual cleansing for the day. Go ahead and cry. Even if they're happy tears, let those happy tears flow too. Yes. Self-motivation, it really is. Yeah, and you have to find that within yourself. You have to find something within yourself that makes you for you to keep pushing. Your life is worth it. You worth it. You worth it. And we have to get that in our heads. And people that come and bully other people and say mean things and stuff, we got to understand those people are damaged on the inside. And it's not an excuse. But I guarantee you that people that come and talk about you or say anything about anybody else, they're not happy with who they are. If you were happy with who you are on the inside, if you truly were happy with who you are, how your life is going, and what you got going on, you wouldn't bringing somebody else down will not be nothing that it's not a part of your personality. It's not a goal of yours. Yes. People are just miserable and they looking for company. They trolling Facebook, and they definitely gonna troll TikTok because they see people that come on here and they people want to people act like, okay, you have a disability, you're in a wheelchair, you shouldn't be enjoying your life, you should be sitting in that wheelchair rolling around. If somebody's in a wheelchair and they want to get out that wheelchair and they want to make a TikTok and they want to do they let them enjoy their freaking life. Hello, girl. King David that called me. King David that called me on the phone from the Bible. King David is in the Bible, right? Girl, King David from the phone from the Bible that called me on the phone. Like, what's really going on? I don't get it. But anyhow, yeah. Why did you send me this live? I sent you the live? I sent you the live? I don't know what I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, I just came and said I'm going to get on live. And I don't know if I sent you the live or an invite. I did? Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I just, as far as I know, all I did was go live. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your positive energy and for being here and talking to us. And I want to log off, but people are joining, so I want people to say hi to me, and I'm saying hi, and it still only says 2 people, but right here I'm seeing people joining and joining and joining and joining. If you're here, just say hi, say hello, make a new friend. And for my for my YouTube viewers, just know that I'm making connections on TikTok, because YouTube is not the only place for me to go and talk about how I feel. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm on TikTok, and they show me a whole lot of love on TikTok, and I love that. Now I see why you feel like it's really making me feel good about myself. Yes, you should feel good about yourself regardless. You can there's ways that you can troubleshoot how you feel. Like, I know, like I'm not really a makeup person, but I started doing makeup recently, right? So I have like acne on my face and some spots and stuff, but I found out about concealer. I found out about concealer. So I don't have on any foundation, but I do have concealer in a couple of spots because I have a little, blemishes and stuff. So I covered that up, and right now my skin is glowing. I like that. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, I see people that come on live and they be on live all day long, and I be like, how do you do that? How did you go on live and be on there all day? I don't even have that much to talk about. Like, I just want to vibe with the good energy and stuff, but it's like I can't. I'm trying to figure this thing out because I do want to make some connections and meet some cool people. I've met some really cool people on this app, and I really appreciate the connection. I really appreciate that, the good energy and stuff. It makes me happy. It makes me really happy. So, Maya Pretty, my dad left me when I was 6, but you're making me, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. How old are you? How old are you? Your dad left when you were 6? I'm so sorry to hear that. It is okay. I always did for my other sisters. Oh, wow. Wow. And you're 8? You're 8 years old? Wow. You're 8 years old. You're, are you 8 or 9? How old are you? Seriously. You're 9. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. I was just want to say, keep your head up, and um, sometimes things happen for a reason. I can't really say too much about your dad and why he left, and I know that hurts you and stuff. But I just want to tell you to be encouraged. To keep pushing on. Um, go where the love is at. If the love is not there, let it go. Go where the love is at. The people, I'm pretty sure there's some people who love you. I'm pretty sure there's some people who love you, and just embrace that. Embrace that love that you do have. Hey, she back. Hey, my birthday was on March 26th. Happy birthday! So you just turned 9 years old. Wow. Well, yeah, like I said, be encouraged. Embrace the love that you do have. And keep your head up. Keep your head up. Don't let that bring you down. Don't let that don't let that push you in a dark space where you don't feel loved. You are loved. You are loved. And I want you to know that. And don't focus on the ones who don't. If the ones who are not giving you love, don't focus on that. Focus on the ones who are giving you love. Focus on that love. Hold on to that love. And then grow up and have a happy life. Be happy. Do good in school. Turn in all your work. Be good to people. Okay? Eat your vegetables. He don't even call my mom. He has been left for my whole life. My mom has been there for my whole life. Good. Okay, well, you have your mom. Focus on your mom. Love your mom and embrace that love from her. That's all that matters at this point. The love that you do have. Let that be all that matters. The love that you don't have, don't let that take over your mind. Just try to find that light at the end of that tunnel. You know? Oh yeah, you sound like you're going through a lot of pain. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. Oh man. When did your grandma pass? When did she pass? When did your grandma pass? Yeah, I just want you to okay. I just want you to hang in there. Don't give up. Don't let the pain consume you. You're gonna feel the pain, but don't let it consume you. It's real. Pain is a real thing. You're gonna feel it, but don't let it consume you. You know. Whenever you have a chance to be happy, let yourself be happy. Okay. Don't overthink it. Embrace the love that you do have. Yeah. Yeah. And keep your head up. Look towards the sky. Look towards the sky, and appreciate the little things in life. Yeah, go ahead. You can have that. Appreciate the little things in life. Do you like to write or read? Yes. Yes. D says lean towards positive love, lean towards the positive loving people. Those are who you want to lean towards, the ones who are positive and they show you love. Anybody who doesn't show you love and who are not positive, you don't want to give those people any attention. Don't give them any of your energy. You want to just block those people out if you can. And you want to lean towards the people that are loving, like Dee says, and positive. Because life is beautiful. Life is great. There's so many things that you can find to be happy for. And I know it's easier said than done, but you can be happy. You can let yourself be happy. Yeah. Have you did your homework today, young lady? Are your homework assignments turned in? Huh? Is your room clean? Have you done your chores for the day? Oh, you're just now coming back. So I was asking you, have you done your homework for the day? Is your homework done and turned in? Is your room clean? To April 5th? Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Thank you for being a good-hearted spirit, a good-spirited person. And I encourage you to stay that way. Don't let no one change you from being a good person. Can I eat? No. Can we get the Roblox? No, I'm not doing Roblox today.
But can I get ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
One. No, they want me to buy. I'm not doing no Roblox today. No. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, I don't even want to leave. That's how I say I don't even want to leave no more. My room almost. You just did. Okay, good. You cleaned your room. Okay, good, good. Good job. Good job. Clean your room and stuff. And make sure that you read you some books. Make sure that you read, okay? You just open a toy? Wow, what kind of toy did you open? When is the last time you opened a book, though? When is the last book you opened? Open you a book today and read a book today. Yeah? You should go read a book, and then you should make a TikTok and review the book really quickly. Like, I just read this book called The Cat in the Hat. I really loved it because it rhymes. I'm going to give it 5 stars. You guys should check it out. There you go. Make you a nice little TikTok. Let your voice be heard. End of years. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and log off because I'm starting to sweat. Like, I don't even know if I'm nervous or not, but I'm sweating. I ain't never just sweated by just sitting there. I'm just sitting here sweating, honey. All under here, all up under here, honey. It's sweat now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. Now, how do I end the live? How do I end? She loved books. That's good. Yes, that's really good for kids to read books. They learn, when kids read a lot of books, they learn different. They learn language. Their language develops better. Their speech develops better. They come across words they never saw before, concept they never came across before. It teaches them how to interact with other people, and I think it's good for kids to read books. My kids have a YouTube channel that's dedicated to book reviews as well, like my channel is, but theirs is for kids books. But they haven't done much on the channel yet because I have to figure out how to master my own channel, and then I can help them with theirs. Push the round circle. What's that, a book? Do you want to know the name? And I'm obsessed with the math. You love math. Oh God, you love math, girl. Let me tell you something. Math. I don't even know why they created that stuff. That math is not. That's my weakest subject. I took, I failed statistics 3 times, honey, and I finally passed it, and I got my associates, and now I'm working on my master's degree. Okay, so that's a message for you that when you finish school and you grow up, you go ahead on to college, and you don't stop. You keep on pushing, honey, especially if you're good with math. Cause math is my weak subject. I don't like no math. I don't like it. I'm glad you like it though. That's good. My screen is frozen. Okay, there we go. Back to it. We back to it now. We back now. We back now. Okay, I'm getting messages. What is this? Oh wow. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, guys. My daughter's teacher is trying. Okay. How do I turn the live off, guys? Where's the button? How do I turn it off? Oh wait, is this it right here? And it says, okay, guys, I gotta go. My kids' teachers is trying to contact me. They must be in there messing around. So, thank you guys for talking to me. Bye. Okay, no, that wasn't the button. Where's the live? Oh my God! You don't think? Okay, how do you end this live? How do I end this? Ooh, how do I end the live? This not the.